Marvellous. Okay. Yeah, this,
Oral test, is it?
sorry, not yeah, just a little bit of oral. What we're going to do this week, I've got. Let me just grab up the screen. Where's my finale thing gone? What I've got this week is a little finale. There it is. There it is. It's on the wrong screen. Right. I'm just going to share this with you. Let me stop sharing what I've got. I need to share this way now. There it is. Now, can you see a page? It says Aural 9.
Yes.
Can you see that? Good. Now, what's going to happen is you're going to hear this little phrase at the beginning, and then you're going to hear a little phrase in this bar. Actually, I'll tell you what, but let me, before I do that, I'm just going to do that. Do you remember Farmer Ray? In fact, what I'll do is I'll just share this with you. So you don't need to look it up. Let me just show you Farmer Ray. Here it is. Okay. Now, I'm just going to play you that little piece. Sing along with this. You just need to sort of be familiar with this song. Yeah. Okay, I'll just...
Can't see it enough, really.
Okay,
Can't see it very well.
What you looking on? Have you...
I'm on my phone.
Oh, gosh, yeah, it's going to be hard on a phone. Yeah. Well, I mean, you could zoom in on a little bit of it at a time, but it's hard. Yes. Sorry, yeah, you really need a screen or print it out. If you can print it out maybe next time, it make it easier. But here we go. I'll follow it through, and you just need to learn where the notes fa and re are really on this. Have a listen to this. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Here we go then.
A farmer called Ray was working all day until tea was served in the greenhouse. This farmer called Ray was likely to stray to find the rest of the weeds. So he'd laugh at my crops and sow me some hops far away from the greenhouse. He would laugh at my crops and sow me some hops far away from the house.
Okay, I'm just going to play it once more. The important thing is you remember where far away, a farmer called Ray, and far away, and sow me some crops. And the other note that would be nice to learn is until tea was served in the greenhouse. Can you hear that? Tea, this note here. A farmer called Ray, until tea. So fa, re, ti. Just listen to those notes. Maureen, I know you can't see the music very well, but you can hear the words, I think, can't you? So hear where the fa, the re, and the ti come. We'll hear it once more.
A farmer called Ray was working all day until tea was served in the greenhouse. This farmer called Ray was likely to stray to find the rest of the weeds. So he'd laugh at my crops and sow me some hops far away from the greenhouse. He would laugh at my crops and sow me some hops far away from the house.
Okay, now for those who I haven't explained it to before, the whole point of that song is that you just learn fa, re. Those notes fall on fa and re. So and me fall on so and me. So fa, re, so, me. You learn where those notes do, re, mi, fa, so, mi, fa, re. I'm just going to point at this thing now. You see this. Can you see that little chart? You might need to, what you need to do now is pin that. Let me just pin this for me. So I've got it because for the video. And you need to go to speaker view. So all you can see is that so, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, so. Let me get my pointer. Can you see my pen pointing? Can you nod if you can see that? Is that okay? Great. Okay, I can see enough of you. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to point at some of these notes, and we're trying to remember the sounds of these notes. So do is here, This is do. We've been in E flat major, so do is an E flat. If I play an E flat, you can hear it's that note, okay? So remember now, just remember the bits of the song as I point at these. Far, did you sing far? Did you get that? I hope you did. A farmer called Ray, was that right? Once more. Far, Ray. And now the tonic. Do. Okay, is that good? Fa, Re. And remember this bit? So, mi. Try that again. So, mi. I'm leaving a little gap for you to sing it. If I sing it too soon, I've given it away. This note, the tonic. Do should always be buzzing around the back of your head. Fa, Re, so, mi. Now remember this. Until, tea. That's hard. Tea was served in the greenhouse. Do you remember that? Until, tea. Remember this now? Fa, Re. Once more. Fa, Re. Until, tea. Did you get the tea this time? Good, I can see some nodding heads. That's good. Now the tonic. Do. Try and always remember this. Do should always be there. Now, do you remember that first song? Don't eat the last donut, 'cause it's me. Do you remember that one? 'Cause it's me that it's a for. And so, me, so. And do you remember the, if you tell Ray, so, do. Did you get that? Did you get that? That, so, do, Ray. Now, a farmer. Far, did you get that? Ray. Are you remembering these now? So, me, until, tea, do. Okay, how's that going? I'm going to stop that now. You're getting some of them. Yeah, the thing is, you just need to have let that song just be in the back of your head. I'm not saying this is the way you're going to, it takes a long time till you can use this, absolutely. But what I'm hoping is that you go, if I tell you one day that that's a far you need to find, you go, oh, farmer called Ray, far, I know where a far is. I mean, you've told me, I couldn't work it out from there being 4 sharps in the key signature and it being this note, but now I know it's a far, I can find it. Do you see what I'm saying? And you've always got time to think that. I've had no end of pieces of music where it's sort of really modern atonal stuff. Everybody thinks solfa doesn't work in atonal stuff. It does work. And you've got this sort of horrible cacophony of orchestra. And I go, it's so hard to find this note. But when I got the right note, it sounded like a fa. So I just put an F above it and I just find a fa. And that's all I do. I listen to this noise and I sing a fa. It still works. It's just being able to name the things. Now let me go back to that piece of music. This is the actual test now. So we're just going to have this little oral quiz up here. Now, so it goes so, do, mi, re, do, and then chum, 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 chum. And it's this note here that I need you to learn. Let me play you the first exercise. It's number 9, isn't it? Let me get that. I've got the wrong one up in front of me. Here we go. You'll hear this. This is what it sounds like. I'll do the first one for you and just show you. So, do, mi, re, do. Okay, did you hear that it played 4 more notes here? And it went, on this one, it went so, do, mi, re, do. And then it went, let me just get my tool to rub that out. And it went then fa, mi, re, do. is what you heard. Let me play it to you once more. You don't need to find these notes. It's just where it finishes. Okay? And this note, the note here, is usually one of these. It's not always, but have a listen to this once more. This is
So, do, mi, re, do.
mi, re. So fa, mi, re, do. So the answer to the first one would be do. Okay? So you're just finding a do. I'm going to do this one now. So you'll hear the first bar, and then you've got to find me this note here. So, la, fa, mi, do. Listen to it here.
So, la, fa, mi, do.
Where did that one go? Do you want me to play it again?
So, la, fa, mi, do.
Okay. Did you get la for that? It went re, do, ti, la. Don't eat the la. Let me show you the answer, and then I'll play it to you once more. Now you can see it.
So, la, fa, mi, do.
La, re, do, ti, la. Can you hear? Okay, here's the next one.
So, do, re, ti, la.
Anyone want to guess? Anna, what were you?
Ray?
Perfect.
Ray?
Yeah, well done. Yeah. Do, re, mi, ray. Ray said he'd like to eat it. It is a ray. Let me play it to you for those just to see. I'll sing it along.
So, do, re, ti, la.
Do, re, mi, and then ray. So well done. I hope everybody else got that as well. But if you didn't, don't worry. Let's try the next one. Here in number 4.
So, la, do, re, mi.
Any guesses? Have a guess. Come on, someone. I'll play it again. I'll play it again, and just so.
So, la, do, re, mi.
Hum that note.
So,
What do you think it is? What, Sandra? Me. Dead
Me.
right. Dead right. Well done. Yeah, that's it. Did everybody else get that? No, not that. You did. Yeah, Mary, you got it. Good.
Yeah.
That's well done. Me. It was the same note as here. If you'd just noticed that note and this one, it doesn't sound the same because this one's sung and that one's played. It's not quite so straightforward as that. Here's number 5.
so, fa, mi, re, la.
Hum the note and see if you spot it in there. I'll play it once more. Just confirm your suspicions if you think you got it.
So, fa, mi, re, la.
Fa.
Ah.
Hey, wow. I heard loads of you saying fa. That's brilliant. Yes. Fa. Ti. Oh, this should be so, do, mi, fa. I've written the wrong note in there. Let me just sort that out. There we are. That's sorted that out. Don't want to do that too long, do we? Okay. Next one, number 6.
So, fa, mi, do.
Okay, I'll play
So.
one. Yes. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's good. That's good. Well done. I'm very happy for people to get it right. So, fa, mi, do, di, re, fa. So, yes, you might have spotted it from the very first note. We keep starting on a so down here. So, well done, well done. Okay, on to number 7. Here we are, number 7.
So, ti, do, re, ti.
T.
Yes, who said that?
Mary.
Mary, quite contrary. Yeah, well, brilliant. Well done. Yeah, that's it. Oops, sorry, hang on. Yeah, don't know what I did there. Oh, I don't know what I've done now. That's I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I'm in the wrong tool, I think that's what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Number 8, the last one. So, mi, fa, la. That note.
So.
You're singing the right notes. Someone sung the right note. Someone sung the wrong word. Check it. Listen. So, mi, fa, la. Which one was it?
So.
That is a so, but it finishes on this note, which is fa.
Oh.
You're
They're
actually
very close, aren't they?
They are. They're very close. But actually, what was impressive there, Anna? You sang so, which is a so, but it finished on that note, fa. So you're singing
sort
that.
of good, but wrong, but good.
Yeah, but you know that's what it's all about. It's just being able to go. That feels like a so. That feels like a fa.
Mm.
I mean, don't be discouraged because do you know what? There are only 7 notes to learn. So, if you could sing a do now, just sing a do to yourself. Is it this note, do? Did you get that? Who was on the right note there? You see, you probably learnt that one without, if you don't think about it too much. If you start God Save the Queen, you go, God Save Our Great. You always go on do for that. You don't call it do, you just call it God Save. And you're so used to singing that. But if you could learn that that's do, it's there. Do is where we finish. It's the home note. You've learnt one of the 7, 6 to go, and you've learnt everything you need to do to sing anything. Sounds bizarre, but really you can. Anyway, I'll stop sharing that now because we can see each other. But well done. We're getting there. I'll do a little bit more next week.
I think it's finally sinking in slowly.
That's good. Well, I'm
very slowly.
Hats off to you for keep trying at it. Because I know you didn't like the idea of it at the beginning, some of you. It's not
I
everybody's
just wish
cup
I'd
of
done
tea.
it, 40 years ago, that's all, but can't do anything about it now.
I tell you what really frustrates me is that I know it works really, really well with young kids. If you learn it like you learn ABC, none of you here have any trouble. I give you 4 obscure letters in a word that you've never... You would all know how to say it straight away. You've learnt so many rules about how to pronounce words. You know, not only that a C is a K sound, because sometimes it's a... If it was C-I-M, you'd probably think it was sim. You know, it's an S sound possibly in that. You know all the rules because you just get them drummed into you, but nobody ever... It's so much easier to read music, it really is. When I'm drunk, it's the words I can't read.
I learnt it all, I learnt it all when I was 7 onwards.
Yes.
And I can't get the note.
Sorry, Maureen, what did you say?
It's annoying me that I learnt it all from the age of 7 onwards, music all the way. And I'm not getting the right... I know do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. I know that.
But you haven't used it for a long time, Maureen. That's the trouble.
Can't find the right notes now.
Yeah, but you probably could if you relaxed. You've done what everybody else does. You learn other ways of doing it, and you learn intervals, and then you just do it.
Yeah.
And nobody ever consolidates it. It's sort of like you have your reading is consolidated every week. You read a paper, you read all these things, and it's always checked up on. Everybody knows if you've read a wrong word, you're pulled up on it because you turn up at the bus stop at the wrong time because you read, before 7, you read it as after 7. It's like, no, you have to get all those things right. And you make a lot of mistakes when you're young, and then you get them home. But in music, we sing wrong notes. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it's if you can imagine that we learning the Oklahoma medley, if suppose all we had to do was read the words, and I said, right, we'll have 14 2-hour rehearsals on this concert. We come along, we go, Oklahoma, where the wind, right? Wind what? Rise, fly, right. Try and remember that. You would be horrified, wouldn't you, if we had 14 rehearsals on reading the words. but because the notes are harder, we don't have a system to fix them. Anyway,
I can read the music all right, but I'm not so good on the do re mi fa so.
yeah.
You know.
Yes. Because you just haven't done it for years. You did it once, Maureen, didn't you? Yeah.
Yes. Junior school.
Yes.
Yeah.
But nobody ever really does it after that. You see, I was lucky I was in a choir where we sang everything to solfa. If we had a piece of music, whatever language it was in, we'd all sing it to solfa first.
Really?
So it meant you read the notes rather than the words. You ignore the words.
The point of it. I don't really see the point of it.
It means that you can actually read the music rather than you're not guessing at anything. And the teacher could see that you're misreading that. That's a fa. We're in E major, Rathbone. Fa. And you go, oh yes, sorry, I got the key signature muddled. So I thought it was I was in the wrong key. And you could see where things change key because if you learned it a bit further, you notice that this note you'll go like this. So you go do re mi fa so, do re mi fa so, and this is a so, but then you go so, and you go fa mi re do. It sounds like a fa now because I've changed it to a different key. See what I mean? And then you go, it sounds like a fa, so I'm in F major. That's all you need. You just go, that note sounds like a fa, so I'm in F major. That's how you tell what key the piece has gone to. It's quite a complicated thing to work out because you have to look around and see what Judith's playing, what other parts are singing. But if this works for you, you go, well, I know that's a B flat and we're in E flat major. But it doesn't feel like a so anymore. It feels like a fa. So it must have changed key. See what I mean? You get all that from the solfa. You don't get that from just reading the notes. You're going up and down with it. Yeah. Anyway, look, I've kept you long enough. It's really nice to see you all, and thank you for staying by.
Thank you very much, Andrew.
Okay, I'll see you all next week.
Oh,
2 weeks.
Let's go ahead.
Okay.
Thank you, Jonathan.
See you
Thank you.
It's my pleasure. My pleasure. Thanks for staying. Bye.
Thank you.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
That's right.